Hey guys, this is North back again with another video. Today's video I'm coming to you with another haul video. These are just some of the fragrances I picked up over the last few weeks, couple months. So let's go ahead and get it going. Now, these are some of my most recent pickups. These are some of them I may have paid retail, some of them I may have gotten a discount on. This is separate from my plugs video, which I will do one more volume of. But the first fragrance I want to mention is from the house of Amouage, and this one I had to replace because the other one, I remember I got it in sort of sketchy circumstances, so I got rid of it and I wanted to replace it. And this one is Lyric Man. As you can see, this is the newer box presentation. Nice enough. They have the notes on the back. So this one has lime, nutmeg, rose, angelica, saffron, sandalwood, frankincense, musk are some of the notes. So let me go ahead and open it up for you. This is it outside of the sleeve. Sits inside here. The bottle presentation is exactly the same. So here it is. So the presentation is the same. When I looked at the bottle and compared it with what I remember from my previous bottle, the bottle looks exactly the same. Even the numbering on it, the address and everything like that, it looks exactly like the old bottle. So my guess, this is my educated guess, is that this particular bottle, I believe, is probably from the old packaging, but they just put them in the new packaging, because this one doesn't have like a QR code or anything like that, like Guidance 46 or Jubilation 40, some of the newer releases. So that's my guess on it. Smells the way I remember it. But this again was my wedding day scent, so I had to go ahead and pick this one up. And also, before I move on to the next one, this Lyric Man, I haven't heard that it is discontinued. I haven't heard that, but it was very, very hard to find. None of the retailers had it. I couldn't even find it locally online, like say Bloomingdale's, even Harvey Nichols. But I just got this from one of my guys. So let me know if you know anything about the status of Lyric Man. Let's keep it moving. Next fragrance I wanted to mention is from the house of Dior. This is another fragrance that I actually replaced, and this one is from the house of Dior, and that is Dior Own Parfum. Now I picked this one up. I did have it at a time, but I sold it. This is a tester bottle. It says it down here at the bottom. If I don't think you can see that, but it's a tester bottle. I originally had a tester bottle. It was a couple years ago when Dior Own Parfum was harder to get in the States. I think it's a little bit easier now, even though I don't think it's widely distributed. So I wanted to pick it up just to see if I can love it as much as everybody else does. Dior Own Parfum was released in 2014. This one's known for the lipsticky iris. It also has leather, sandalwood, musk mallow, and it's supposed to have oud in it. So this is one that I picked up. The next fragrance, ironically enough, I didn't do this on purpose. It is another fragrance that I did replace, except this one is a 50 ml. It is also from the house of Dior, and this one is called Fahrenheit Absolute. Now this is a discontinued fragrance. I missed out on this warehouse that sells fragrances. I'm sure that's where this guy got this from, so I had to pay a little bit more than what I would have gotten it for had I bought it a long time ago. Now when I had it at a time, I didn't love it. I just sprayed it on this blotter. I've halfway worn it once. I don't know if I actually love this one. I do love Fahrenheit. The original one was one that I first fell in love with when I was in like freshman in high school or 8th grade or something like that, all the way in the 90s, and I never got a bottle. And now I kind of want to get a vintage bottle, but I haven't been able to. I have Fahrenheit cologne, which I like. I had 32. So this one, Fahrenheit Absolute, was released in 2009, and this one is supposed to be famous for having incense, myrrh, oud, and of course it has the violet leaf in it. I'm not sure how much I like or love this one, but I just picked this one up so I can really get to know it. Moving on. The next fragrance is from the house of Goldsmith London. This one is called Golden Chypre. This was one fragrance I was always on the fence about whether or not I wanted to pick up. I don't think it's the best Chypre that you could buy. Sort of light, but they were running a 50% off sale, so I went on ahead and picked it up. This is now Goldsmith London is supposed to be a revived house, so they have 3 original fragrances that are supposed to be like reinterpretations of the original formulas, whereas this one is a newer original release which was released in 2012. This one has bergamot, orange, geranium, rose, labdanum, patchouli, and heliotrope as some of the notes. It's a pretty straightforward, like floral type of Chypre. It's pretty nice. My nose is a little stuffed up right now, but I went on ahead and finally got this one. This is a 50 ml bottle. Moving on. The next fragrance is also from Grossmith London, and this one is the parfum version of Hasu no Hana. Now, I did have this one originally in the Eau de Parfum concentration. This is the parfum concentration, which only comes in a 10 ml spray. But again, I did pick it up because they were running a 50% off sale, and these usually run about almost $300 for that. So here's the presentation. Comes in like this. This one, the Eau de Parfum I did sell it. And this is a small 10 ml size. I always thought like they could at least done 15 ml like Chanel. Hana was supposed to originally have been released in 1888. I don't know when they were relaunched. This one is considered also considered a Chypre. This one's considered a Chypre floral, and the notes on this one are bergamot, bitter orange, oak moss, iris, rose, patchouli, tonka bean, and some of the notes. And this one, same as the original. When I was smelling the parfum, on the dry down, I seem to like it a little bit more. I still have to wear it on skin. I haven't got a full wear out of it. These are just some of the more recent pickups. Moving on. Next fragrance is from the house of Comme de Garcons. This one is from the Monaco collaboration, but this one is number 3. This one's called Sugi. Now, all of them are sort of like woody scents. This one has vetiver in it. I originally wanted number 1, so I'm still waiting to see if that one's going to come in. This one is number 3, and it was released in 2013. Some of the notes on this one are cypress, pepper, iris, pine tree, Haitian vetiver. It's a very nice, again, woody scent with a little bit of iris in it. This is the type of scent, you know, because this is a Japanese brand where you could, it's very office safe. This is office safe, something that you could wear almost every day. It's not going to be loud and offensive to anybody. I only wore it once to work, but this is another one of my more recent pickups. The next fragrance is from the indie house Mallow. This one is called BD. It's my first pickup from the brand. And so these Mallow fragrances are pretty hard to like decipher even which one that it actually is, because the names are not printed on them. But this one I got because it was supposed to be like an animalic scent, but this one has a lot of indolic jasmine. It only lists about 5 notes. It was released in 2023, and this one has jasmine, civet, oud, castoreum in it. And the thing about this one is that it was supposed to be limited to 100 bottles. So I picked this one up. I know it was sold out on the website, but I got this locally, and this one is sort of, it's a beast. It's a strong one. It's not, it's animalic in the indolic sense of like jasmine. It's more jasmine for it than anything than like fecal or anything like that, but it is a strong one. So again, this is BD again, and this one again, it was only supposed to be 100 bottles of this made. Moving on. A couple more fragrances. This one is from the house of Goutal, and this one is called Ambre Fetiche. Now this one, I picked this one up. Amber scents, to me, these labdanum amber scents, a lot of them have so much similarity to them that I don't really feel the need to own too many of them. But I had an opportunity to get this older bottle for a good price, so I picked it up. It is quite a good amber. And so Ambre Fetiche was released in 2007. I don't know what year this bottle presentation is from, but it has incense, labdanum, styrax, benzoin, leather, has some of the notes in it. But this is a good one. We'll see how it goes. And moving on to the last one. And the last fragrance is the most recent fragrance that I picked up. This is one that I was on the fence about wanting for a while. I went on ahead and picked it up because it was still available locally. I'm under the impression that this format is discontinued, but you can get it in the bell jar. And this is Muscs Koublai. So this is the 100 ml bottle. When I tried it again, I did really like it. It's one of those sensual, it's a synthetic musk, but it's supposed to smell like natural deer musk. I really like it. And so Muscs Koublai was originally released in 1998. This one lists civet, natural musk, musk mallow, French labdanum, rose, caraway, patchouli, vanilla in it. And for me, this is sort of my style. There was another brand that has sort of like an animalic musk scent that's similar to this, but that one to me is a little bit more dirty and animalic, whereas this one's a little bit more smooth out and a little bit sweeter and not as offensive. So I do like this one, and this was my most recent pickup that I got. I did pay retail for this one, unfortunately. There you have it, guys. That's my haul video this time. I will try to do this no buy November because I have plenty of things. I'll try to sell some things, of course, that I'm trying to get rid of, but nothing that I most recently got. Is just a rule that I made for myself where I'm trying to get some out while I bring some in. What are some of your most recent pickups? Please let me know. Are you trying to do the no buy November as well? If so, good luck to you and myself. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace.